This is Rusty. Oh, how to. Cousins, I wanted to show you some stuff I picked up today while I was out thrifting. Some is going to be newer stuff, some is going to be older since I'm already facing this way. Let's look at the older stuff. I got a couple of necklaces here. This one right here, okay. And this one that's a much prettier pink color. What they call this is angel skin coral. They're actually both made of coral. This is more of an oranger color, and this is pink. The people selling this at an antique store just thought that it was costume jewelry, and so I paid $8 a piece for each of these. If you know much about coral, coral, particularly a carved coral, can sell for quite a bit of money. These two necklaces, I'll probably get somewhere in the region of between $20 and $40, maybe a little bit more for each of these necklaces. So it was a pretty good investment. Nothing crazy there. Next up, we have a couple of costume earrings, quite pretty, with a bunch of these rhinestones in them. But this is the brand we're looking at here is called Trifari, and it's particularly crown Trifari, because on the top of that T, I don't know if you can see, there's a crown. Trifari is one of the more well-known higher-end costume jewelry companies. And crown is the little crown on that logo is indicative of one that was made earlier on in the formation, well, not formation, but earlier on in the manufacturing of these costume pieces. They did all kinds of stuff: bracelets, necklaces, earrings. These are beautiful, kind of examples. The only downside is that it's missing a couple of rhinestones. I think it's. Not sure which one it is. I'll have to, it's right here. So right here by my thumbnail, my dirty thumbnail, and up here, right there. I'm going to have to find a couple pieces to replace in there, and then I'll sell them. I've got to find ones that are roughly the same, exactly the same size and roughly the same color. You'd be surprised how many different shades of clear and yellowed and old tarnished looking stuff there are out there. But I'll be able to sell these for definitely $30, $40 probably, and I paid $4 for that pair. Next up, we have an old tin type here. An old, I don't know if this is technically considered a daguerreotype or a tin type. I'll have to go do a little bit of looking, but you can see this kind of like, there's a sheen on the back there that's a little bit textured. The reason I got this, I see these all the time. Most of the time they're not that interesting, just a person. It was important and valuable to the person who took it and who it was of, but the reason I bought this today, even though it was in this little shell here, that as you can see there's damage, I bought it and took it right out, and I'm just going to pitch this in the trash. But I got this because I'm going to wait until I can find one of those daguerreotype little frames that goes around. You've seen them, kind of that gold gilt carved color around with the picture inside of it. When I find one that's the right size for the right price, I'm going to buy it and put this in it and then sell it. The reason I bought this is because it's unusual in the sense that anytime a person is holding something or showing something, or if they're dressed a certain way, it's just unique. In this case, this man is holding an old photo album, like a smaller size photo album, and pictures just like this would have been inside of that. And I've actually bought and sold some of those in the past. They're quite neat, but they're kind of like a cardboard or wood actually underneath, and then they usually have some kind of fabric and then a picture on there. Sometimes it's an actual picture, other times it's painted on there, hand painted or something. So that's a cool one. That will fetch me some decent money. I paid $8 for this, and especially once I put it in the little case. This could sell for over $100 just because of the interesting the look of it and what's in that photo. Next up, I found this at Goodwill for $6. I didn't even know what brand it was. I knew I was going to buy it before I even looked inside, but when I did, it's an Orvis brand. Orvis is a fishing sporting goods company. 7 and 1/8 looks like size-wise there. But what you have here is a crocodile leather strap around the top with actual crocodile teeth glued on there. Super kind of bizarre, but someone's going to have a real good time holding this while they're, I don't know, wrestling crocodiles, maybe fishing, who knows what, or maybe just showing their buddies. So $6, that was a good, I expect to maybe sell that for $30, $35, something like that. Then what we have up here, I put this in this, just this bin to hold on to for a moment, are a bunch of these, what they call the Nana Surprise let's see. Yeah, Zuru surprise. Sorry. I bought this at Ross for $8 a piece. I was looking online. They're selling right now for individually or in pairs. So 2 of these are selling for about $35 plus shipping. And I paid 8, so I'm 16 in. So if I sell this for 35, I'm doubling my money for every pair that I sell. So when I saw that, I bought all that they had, which was 16 of them. I love this, guys. This is a sort of a trick. If you can find something you know is going to make you money, and you have the money to spend on it, and there are multiple items, and you're not worried that the price is going to drop below your cost, buy all of them. Because there's 2 different ways to sell. If I went out and all I bought was this type of stuff individually, I'd have a different listing to do for all of them, and I'd have to spend quite a bit of time. But something like this, you in eBay especially, you list it, and then you put the quantity that you have. So I have 16, or I'll do 8 pairs, so I'll just put quantity of 8. I only have to do 1 listing. And I have 7 more of these similar listings that can sell. People will just pick the quantity that they want. And so that saves me time. If I want to do these individually, it'd be the same amount of time. I just do 1 listing and I put quantity of 16. And then instead of having to do 16 separate listings, I just do 1. And then whenever it sells, say one sells tonight, then eBay automatically updates it to say that there's only 15 quantity left. And they do that for you. That's just a part of the setup of the system. And then the last thing here is a bunch of these Thomas the Train plastic. And you can see it's kind of like a holographic type of a look on there, but this is the diamond anniversary, 75th anniversary of Thomas the Train. And it's a little plastic deal, but these are selling for $15 online individually, and these were all $5 a piece. So same principle. There's about a dozen, 14, something like that of them. I bought every single one of them. I'm going to do 1 listing, and I'm going to move on. And when they sell, I'll ship them, but I'm not going to worry about it. All of this lot right here of roughly, 30, 35 items, and I only have to do 2 listings for them. It's great. All right, guys, good luck out there. Hope you make a buck or 2, cousins.
Rusty how to. Rusty how to. Rusty.